Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be playing some Dead by Daylight. Again, we're doing post-commentary here, so expect to make a lot of mistakes, because I make mistakes whether I record live or record post, but whatever. So today we're playing Killer Dead by Daylight. We're playing Michael Myers, and we're using a very specific build. As you can see, using the Scratch Mirror add-on, I can see people through walls, and I specifically burn an offering for this map. So I have the ability to sneak up on survivors, and they have no idea I'm here. Like, I have a very, very small terror radius. I think she might have heard my terror radius there just because she got really close. So I go on over here to this person, like, oh shit. That was, yeah, just jump right up on her, scare the shit out of her. So, I can see her on the gen there. She's probably seeing the injured Claudette run, like, what the fuck? Probably heard my terror radius a little bit there. One of the downsides of using this build is, as you see, Michael is very slow, since you're an Evil Within 1, and the whole idea of Evil Within 1 is that you have a very small terror radius, but you're very slow. So, as you see, I'll get looped here like crazy. You know, there's nothing I can really do about that. I think I lose her a bit here. Keep going. Yep. So the add-ons I'm using are the Scratch Mirror. It's obviously to see people through walls, and I'm stalking. And then I have a common add-on that I can use to increase my lunge range when I'm an Evil Within 1, so I have a better chance of hitting people. So I lost her, but I go ahead and hit the Claudette there, so it all turned out alright. It would have been nice to have someone on the hook, but a little bit of extra pressure with another injured person, force them to heal up, is never a bad thing, I'd say. So while I put the Claudette on the hook here, I'll talk about my perks. I've got 4 pretty good perks. I got Whispers, that lights up to tell me when someone's near, very useful for tracking. I got Barbecue and Chili. Every time I hook survivor, it lets me know where people are across the map. But the added benefit is the additional blood points you get when you hook people, which is nice. I got Hex Ruin, just to kind of slow down survivor generator progress, and to keep them from doing it all too quick, and come around here and just scare the ever-living shit out of that Kate. And then my final perk is Save the Best for Last. So it's a Michael perk. What you do is every time you hit a survivor that's not the obsession, I get a token. As you see, I got a bunch of tokens down under the top perk, which is Save the Best for Last. The more tokens I have, the shorter my cooldown on hits is. Like, you see how quick that cooldown was compared to others. Like, it's a noticeable difference. Helps you get back in chases faster. It's a pretty useful perk. I wouldn't run it normally, but I don't have any other perks on Michael yet. I just, at the time of recording, got him to a nice high level. Now I have a bunch of better perks on him. But I just got this add-on, and I had a game offering, so I figured I'd go ahead and record this. So I don't want to go for the injured guy, because that's kind of shitty. I think the Meg saw me. That's but I don't think she did. Oh yeah, she definitely did. She probably could have gone up the stairs and done that drop. That would have given her more distance. Instead, she's trying to run around here. It's not going to give her much. I'm still going to get a hit. A nice good old low cooldown on hits is always nice. Just continue to pursue the Meg slowly. I'm not going to swing early there just in case, and I'm going to hit her when she lands. Got all 8 tokens now, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's a very small screen while I'm recording, so I can't exactly see up close, but I'm pretty sure I got 8 tokens of Save the Best for Last. And now I got 3 tokens of Barbecue and Chili, which is the multiplier of the blood points I get at the end of the game. I see that guy sneaking around there, but I have a feeling someone's going to go for my totem, and a good thing I decided to go check, because someone is indeed there. Would have been nice to get a grab on the Fangman while she was working on my totem and get a free put her on the hook. I swung way too early there, that was stupid. and then she blinded me and kind of bamboozled myself. So they got the save, and I didn't get a hit on the Fang Min, so that was a bit of a fail. Just making sure she's not still here, not hiding around, just to. And then she thinks I left, and then I come around from the top there and just scare the ever-loving shit out of her, probably. She probably thought I wandered off, or whatever, but I did not do that. I don't know what the Fang Min was doing there. Because I have no red stain, which is that like red thing you see in front of killers' face. Basically, when you're playing Survivor, when you're facing the killer, they have like this this red light that kind of tells you what direction they're facing. When you're in, I saw a guy sitting there, by the way. When you're in Evil Within 1, which I am right now, you don't. You don't. Yeah. So yeah, I saw that guy hiding in the corner. I ignored him to bait him out and make him think I didn't see him, but I did. Anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, so you got no red stain when you're in Evil Within 1. So they can't really tell which direction you're looking unless they actually look at your character. So she probably thought that I was going around because she didn't see the red stain. So she just decided to vault on over and try to juke me out, but I did not. I did not. She went running right into me. Unfortunately, I got my totem. I keep missing hits like an idiot on this Kate. I'll chalk that up half to console and half to just having the bad lunge range. I see that guy healing down below. Don't really want to go for him. Kind of want the Kate. And Kate's probably the best player they got. Because you know the Fang Min made that forehead play, and then yeah, so she's getting loops here. Yeah, like there. So the Fang Min made that forehead play, and then the man grabbed it right off the totem, and yeah, so Kate's probably the best player. Claudia's just going for heals right here. Down that guy. Not really what I meant to do. I meant to hit the Claudette, but I ended up hitting the Meg. But that's not that big a deal. And then the Meg's on the ground. And got that nice short cooldown. I'll pick her up and throw on the hook. Why not? Since she's there, I think this is her last hook. I think she's dead. Good to get someone out of the game. Still 4 gens left. Only 1 gen was done. For the hatch to spawn at the end of the game, when there's only 1 survivor left, the hatch spawns to get out of the game free. When there's only 1 survivor left, the hatch spawns at 3 generators. So, yeah, so when there's 3 generators left, so right now there's 4 gens left. So I bait out this Fang Min, you know, with the small terrorist thing. Hit her. I was going to go for the Kate. I saw healing earlier, but I heard the gen and I had to go for that. You just defend your gens. That's the best way to avoid getting fucked over by people trying to gen rush you. So as you see, this save the best for last. Every time you hit the obsession, you lose tokens. You see now I have 4 because I hit the obsession twice, which is this Fang Min. So 2, 2, 4. So I lost 4 tokens. Now I only have 4. So the cooldown isn't as good as before, but I can build up that high cooldown. This is funny. I kind of bait him out. I'm like, oh, I didn't see you. Yeah, I totally did. And just so he didn't preemptively start running, and if I made it obvious that I saw him and was coming in that way, then yeah, I think she had no bounce landing. I'm an idiot. She would have gone much farther. And dropped that pallet. Better when they don't loot me and they just decide to throw down the pallet. I don't know what she was doing there. Yeah. See, the Kate's probably the best player here. I mean, everyone's else making these kind of forehead plays. Throw them up. This first game is very long. The second game is pretty short, but I did 2 scratch mirror games. It starts regressing. That one also was almost done. But yeah, I did 2 scratch mirror games, and I have some other games from Meyers that aren't using the scratch mirror that I might throw up on YouTube as well, so maybe be on the eye for that if y'all like Yeah, I just came around that corner. I was kind of waiting for Kate to come to me because she couldn't hear my tire radius, and I thought she was going to try to come around. But she did not end up doing that. Yeah, I definitely got close enough there that she probably wouldn't have been able to make that loop. She knew it, so that's why she started kind of spinning around a little bit, trying to juke out my head a little bit. So, 2 dead, Kate's on the hook. Nowhere to hide for the last guy because of this lovely, lovely add-on that I could see through walls and stuff. Very good. Notice for this game I have barbecue and chili tier 1, which is kind of garbo. It doesn't give as much blood points, and it needs a farther range to get good use out of it. Don't know how I missed that. So the Fang sort of sacrifices herself to get the Kate up here. She had that pallet, lucky. But that's alright. Since there's no way for her to get the hatch, because she hasn't done 2 generators. Oh, sorry. I throw the Fang on the hook and just get her dead. And then the hunt's on for this one. I went for the lantern, but I always forget that the event's going on. So I should probably do the event thing, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, now we're just looking for the Kate, and the chase goes on. This chase goes on for a little bit, but I'll leave it all in case for the, I guess, the entertainment value of it. Very slow Michael, slowly approaching. She does that pallet down because it's super safe. I'm forced to break it to get over there, so if I didn't break it, she would have had that whole area to run around, and there was nothing I could do super safe. To make sure I don't lose her, I keep going into stalk a lot, which kind of makes me... Oh, excuse me. Oh. It's really late. I keep going into stalk a lot during the chase, and that kind of makes me slow down and not catch her as quick, but I just want to make sure that there's no way she can kind of get away from me. Don't know what I was doing there. Extended that chase. That should have been it. I had her. But whatever. She goes back to this area. There are 2 safe pallets in this area. I already took out the one. So you see what she does here. She's sitting at this. There's no way I can... Oh! And that was stupid. I actually played... And that was a weird glitch. Going straight through the pallet. So as you see, it's a weird chase. So somehow I missed and hit the wall, even though they definitely should have hit her. And then I got glitched on the other side of the pallet, so I didn't break it, which actually gave her an extended loop. So thanks, Bucky Game, I guess. So the chase continues. I mean, there isn't much she can do. She can only really get a bunch of points from running me around, because there's literally no way she can lose me with this add-on. So instead of going that way, I decide to go the long way around and kind of cut her off. See, she's healing down there with self-care, which is smart. She actually did get a self-care heal off just in time for me to come. And since I don't have a red stain, kind of easy mind game. And she goes really slow, I think because she knew she was done. And that's it. Got them all. Take the 4K, boys. With only 1 gen done, that's a hell of a game. Yeah, this add-on combination is strong. No way to hide or anything, but like most killers, the way to do it is just to rush the gens, you know. They didn't really spend much time on gens, the guys. At the beginning of the game, especially after Ruin was taken out, they should have had one person distract me, and then all the others should have done gens and been a little more coordinated. That's how they would have won that. That was 100 points away from a perfect game. If I had hooked one person one more time, one of them went in only got hooked twice instead of 3 times, and I would have had a perfect game. if I had hooked them 3 times instead of 2. So again, we use the game map offering to get this map, and we go back in with the scratch mirror, know where everyone is. This is kind of mean. I mean, you know, this guy's AFK. It's kind of cheap to just go beat on him, but I mean, whatever. Start that early pressure, I guess. She wakes up just in time. I guess she was like, the game started, she was like having a snack or whatever. So the Kate probably saw her guy get hit. She was like, what the fuck was that? And then I come around the corner. This is funny. She like can't believe it. She's like, what the fuck? Like, I jumped out and managed to catch her just in, yeah, like, she could not fucking believe what was going on there. She was like, holy shit. Scared the shit out of her. Whew. No decisive strike, thank God. So essentially she was the obsession. 0 tokens right now for save the best for last. Old Meg sitting here in the corner healing, like that's a great idea. Grab her up. I got some good early game pressure here. One person, so they already had a spare 1 person to save. Right now there should be 1 person on a gen. 1 just got saved and 1 on the hook right now. So she goes for the totem. And here's the thing, right? I should have gone straight for the totem instead of hitting her, because I do lose the totem here. It doesn't actually make that big a difference, as you'll see, but I wish I had defended it a little better. That was not my smartest move. Oh, I did manage to get a hit there through the pallet. That's why you just switch through pallets. Always. They're here. Nia's here working on old Kate. Whoop. And whoop, right again. So now they're both on the ground, which is nice. A little bit of slugging never hurt anyone, except the survivors. So throw the Kate up. Break that real quick for the event. Get a little bonus blood points. Use stalk, no way of escaping. Normally you can kind of crawl away, and the killer has to spend a bunch of time looking for you when you're doing the slugged, or when you've been slugged. But not with this. Not with this or the perk Deer Stalker. Oh, excuse me. Yawning like crazy when I record. It's kind of funny. That's why I don't do much commentary. I do mostly, and for Honor, I mostly do montages now. This is funny. I'm like, alright. Not sure what these guys are doing. Not sure why the Jeff and the Kate decided to go. I'll let the Nia go. Good. I love this song. Good music. Straight from the Halloween movies. Instead of hooking them both, I'm just gonna kind of keep them on the ground, see if I have the advantage here. So when you're directly under someone, they'll hear your terror radius, so he probably thought I was after him or something. Come around, scare the fuck out of him, Meg. Scare the absolute fuck out of him. So he comes over and he does get the Jeff up, but again, I was kind of going for the Meg, but I mean, I was going to take out the Jeff anyway, so whatever. But he's right back on the ground. They did manage to get the Kate up. Should not have missed that. Should have waited. Should have slain early. Not sure what she did there. She just kind of stood still. Maybe she kind of knew she was dead. It's kind of funny, the Nia randomly hiding there for some reason. I'm not sure even why I tried to look. And then the Kate goes in for the last second heal on the Jeff, and she's not going to make it. That's the game. That was a much quicker one than the other one. Some people would say scummy for the slug. I don't know. I don't slug all the time. Usually I hook right away. But the thing with slugging is, like, usually I see a survivor coming, or they're kind of in my face when they're on the ground. So why would I just immediately hook them and let that happen? You know. And let them run in my face or on the hook right away or whatever. So with slugging you can do a little more control, I think. I never really do it. I never really slug. It's just like the ability to be able to see the people is too useful. It's like I find it really annoying to slug people because you have to go and find them and listen for them and all that. It's kind of annoying. If you have the perk Deer Stalker, which I never run because it's really situational, but if you do, it makes that a lot easier and a lot smoother. So, yep, that was the games. I played 2 with the scratch mirror. Kind of cool being able to see people. Excuse me, kind of being able to see people. I already did a video with the scratch mirror on YouTube. It's I don't remember if I did commentary or not, but it was back when I'm not like the greatest killer. I think I'm a lot better now. I missed a couple hits, but chalk it up just being not used to the lunge range and of using only evil within one. Oh, excuse me. I'm going looking for all these gens here to get some final points, but that's gonna end my commentary and that's gonna end the video. I did actually get hate mail from I think it was the Jeff Miss Marvel, so I'm gonna throw a image of that up. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more Dead by Daylight. And I'll see you all next time.